From desert warriors to emperors of the East and West, this is the true story of the Ottoman Empire. A tale of glory, blood, betrayal, and collapse. Today on Autohistix, we decode how one dynasty shaped the fate of millions, and why, after centuries of dominance, it fell. So grab your curiosity, and let's enter the empire where sultans ruled like gods, and the world watched in awe. In the late 13th century, in the rugged lands of Anatolia, a small Turkish tribe led by a man named Osman would spark a wildfire. These were not kings, they were ghazis, holy warriors devoted to expanding Islam by sword. Osman I founded a dynasty and named it after himself. Thus, the Ottoman Empire was born. They took advantage of the collapsing Byzantine Empire, and piece by piece they captured cities, towns, and fortresses. Osman's successors, especially his son Orhan, turned tribal victories into military campaigns, setting the foundations for a future superpower. By 1354, the Ottomans had entered Europe. It was just the beginning. The Ottomans didn't just win, they overwhelmed. Using a well-trained standing army, the Janissaries, and superior strategies, they stormed through the Balkans. In 1453 came the turning point. Under Sultan Mehmed II, the Ottomans did the unthinkable. They conquered Constantinople, the crown jewel of the Byzantine Empire. Europe was shocked. The Christian stronghold had fallen. Constantinople became Istanbul, and a new era of Muslim power had begun. The Ottomans now controlled trade between Europe and Asia. They taxed, traded, and conquered with ruthless efficiency. By the 16th century, they were unstoppable. Then came Suleiman the Magnificent, known as the Lawgiver. He ruled from 1520 to 1566. Under his leadership, the empire reached its greatest territorial size. Laws were codified and justice reformed. Art, architecture, and science flourished. His court rivaled those of kings in France and England. Mosques, schools, and public baths transformed the empire into a sophisticated civilization. The Ottoman navy ruled the Mediterranean. The army was feared across Europe and the Middle East. But while the world admired the Ottomans, seeds of decline were quietly being sown. After Suleiman's death, weak successors followed. Power struggles within the royal family led to assassinations and instability. Corruption spread. The once great Janissary army became lazy and entitled. Rebellions sparked from within. Europe began to fight back with better weapons and new ideas. And perhaps most importantly, the Ottomans missed the scientific revolution and the industrial age. They lost wars, lost land, lost respect. Nationalism tore apart their territories. Greeks fought for independence. Arabs demanded autonomy. The Balkans erupted with rebellion. Then came World War I. The Ottomans sided with Germany and paid the price. After their defeat in 1918, Allied forces invaded Ottoman lands. By 1922, the last sultan was exiled. The empire was gone. But what did the Ottomans leave behind? Their architecture, culture, and cuisine still shape Turkey and the Middle East. Istanbul remains a city of wonders, where East meets West. Their legal reforms influenced modern Islamic governance. Their fall became a lesson. No empire, no matter how powerful, is immune to time, technology, or change. To action. The Ottomans lasted 6 centuries. They rose from desert tribes to world superpower, then faded into memory. But their story still echoes in our modern world. In politics, in religion, in war and peace. Here on Autohistix, we bring the lost empires back to life, using AI storytelling, automation, and curiosity. Subscribe for more forgotten histories. Like if you enjoyed the journey, and tell us, which empire should we uncover next? Until next time, keep learning, keep questioning, because history never dies, it just waits to be rediscovered.